a card pull for the day and so on, and see if there's any advice for anyone there. Won't be a long stretch out situation. I'm just gonna do one. Any advice for anybody else? I think I'll do 2 or 3 card pulls. Three card pulls and see if anyone, when they do come across this, can find some answers or some guidance in there. I'm going to draw from my Moon and Stars Tarot deck. One of my first. And see if there's any messages for anyone that needs to hear something or know something. I'll be doing more and more of these lives, so more people can see them, and maybe more and more people can get help or advice or just talk. Maybe just talk, it helps. That's also healing, just talking. That's what I found, that just talking helps just as much as actually talking to healers that are actually giving you a healing. It works just as well. Let's see. I think I'm going to do one card and a clarifying card and see. Misinterpretation. I'm going to do one clarifying card on that one. I like to draw clarifying cards. It just gives me a bigger picture. I'm going with my own flow with tarot. I've been doing it a while now, but I'm not the type to stay to strict. I follow the basic guidelines, and that helps me. Okay. So it does look like whoever this resonates for, there is a situation at the moment where things are a bit complicated, where you feel like you're fighting a battle, where it's, what's the word? I'm still learning with the English. And there's a battle around you. There's a situation where you feel like you have to fight for something. But it does look, I'm going to just read this one a bit because I'm still learning these new cards. But I think you're misunderstanding. Someone is misunderstanding the situation. It isn't. I think you should take a step back and reevaluate the situation, because I think it's not necessary for the arguments and the battle and the fight. It's just a misinterpretation of the situation. Where are you, the moon? Mr. Moon? Yes, there is. Yeah, maybe you are just getting too overwhelmed with the situation. Yes. The situation that you are feeling that you have to defend yourself or maybe fight in is not necessary. I think there's a big misunderstanding. You are misunderstanding or misinterpreting the other person's intentions. So maybe take a step back. I'm going to pick one advice card just for some advice on that one. Then I'll do another card draw for someone else maybe. Right, and that one wants to come out, but I'm not going to take it yet. Okay, I'm drawing for my Archangel Animal cards from Diane Cooper for some advice for you. For whoever this resonates with. This is timeless. I mean, if you're feeling like all of a sudden there's a situation that maybe, especially in work, I think there might be one. It might be in work that you feel like you have to argue and fight for something that someone is not blaming you, but kind of pointing fingers, and I think you get the way they're acting, you're misinterpreting. You think they are, but they aren't doing it because they are upset or dislike or to attack you or something. They're just not getting the proper, or their attitude's not giving you the perception of the situation. Okay, advice card. One advice card for you, for whoever this resonates with. Let's see what the angels have to say. I think the whole situation, I've got the tiger, accept your magnificence. I think the whole situation, it's my moon card. You feel like you're fighting, but you don't, there's no need to. You feel like you, or maybe you felt a bit inadequate or not, didn't trust yourself in the situation. And then when this person reacted, you kind of felt attacked. But there is no need. This person is just getting their point across with their own attitude towards you. They don't know how to express themselves. But step back. This is your advice. Step back. Just take a breath and just rethink the situation. Calm down and realize that you might have felt that you weren't putting your best forward in the situation, but you definitely were, and you are definitely capable of doing whatever you were doing. And this person is just not expressing themselves in a proper way. But just if you step back, I think you will see. You will see that that wasn't their intentions. They were just didn't know how to express themselves, and so it came across like they were attacking you, but they weren't. But you were also feeling like you weren't doing a good enough job or something, but you were. You were doing your best, and you were putting your best forward. So there's no need. Just take a breather and step back, and maybe approach them in a different manner. Maybe they will find a way to express themselves better, or find their words. I'm going to do another card. I'm going to do one card, then a clarifying card, and then an advice card. For my moon, stars, and moon and stars tarot, and the other one is the secret of the tarot that I'm using for clarification. Anything for anyone that needs to know something. Please and thank you. I'm going to do this one and one more, and then just talk some more. The Hermit. Someone needs to take a moment to step back, or they're going through a situation where they are taking a resting period. Let's see what it's about. Maybe one or two cards. Let me just see what that one's about. But I'm feeling there was a situation where you were surprised, or what's the word I'm looking for? Surprised or caught off guard. Everything was going hunky-dory. I don't know if it's in a relationship or maybe just with family or something, and then all of a sudden there was this news, or you found something out, and now you're like in the stuck position where you feel like, okay, now I have to rethink everything. But I do feel that this situation will bring some more I won't say an awakening or anything, but you will be in this resting time, in this resting period. You will be looking within. You will be doing what I could say like a bit of soul searching, or just evaluating where you are in your life at this moment. And this will bring forth a few changes, things that you are feeling stuck in, that are always repeating themselves. I think you are going to identify these situations, and this will be moving you into your life for a better situation. But it will bring forth a bigger change, because you are going to work on those situations where you repeat, and you ain't going anywhere because you are making the same, or just letting the same people in your life that do not benefit you, that are negative. And in this period, you will make those changes. Let me see. Yes, and then automatically, that's the word I'm going to use, automatically, because of those changes you made. Two of Cups, peace of mind, joining. You're going to let different types of people into your life. Maybe even a love interest, but I'm feeling mostly friendships, just that bring more to your life and are more beneficial for you, are more in your frequency, and making in that situation, it's making you it's making you make better choices. And this is going to be a very, very positive change in your life. Absolutely. This situation had to happen, definitely. And once you've gone through this and realized these cycles with people, this will automatically raise your vibrations and frequencies. And when your vibrations and frequencies raise, you attract people with that same level of waves and frequencies into your life. And that automatically, it's more positive. You won't have the negative people as much. And as you move up, when you grow in these situations and change the cycles, more and more positive people will come into your life, and this will benefit you in the long term by just growing, just good things coming in. This will be a big time in your life. So do not, when you feel stuck, or just like you're in like this position, you're not moving, but you're thinking a lot, to go within, do that soul searching or that reevaluating of yourself, and realize those cycles that you keep repeating, because once you identify them and start to change them and make the choice that you're not going to do this over and over, you want to move forward, you want things to change, this is the first steps. I'm going to do a quick advice card. Let's see what the angels have to say. Bit of advice for this person, or whoever identifies with this message, even though it's short, but yeah, I'm finding the words. Some advice, please and thank you. One more, only one more, then two. There we go. Excuse if I'm not looking at the camera as much. This is the first one. I'll get used to it. And let's see what your advice is in this situation. Exactly. Aspire to higher knowledge and wisdom. This will help in the sense of when you are finding it hard to end your cycles of repeating the same things in your life. Maybe it will help to Google something, or maybe just advice to make those first changes. Wisdom and knowledge you already actually have. When you go and sit and think, and you go through this hermit time, you are going to get answers, because we all have wisdom and knowledge within ourselves. And when you take those these times where something happened and you just sit and reflect a bit, you just get quiet, then answers do come. Answers do come. That's why they say knowledge and wisdom. But when let me just put the sound a bit down. There we go. If you are wanting to change these cycles, I've seen a few. What helped me with changing some cycles and things is just went on Google, and maybe if you want to change your routine or just change one small thing in your situation, in your life, very simple thing. What I found, even if you just decide to take walks on a certain time of day, or just start to drink more water, or maybe just do any small change, will automatically open you up for more change. And this will automatically reset your cycles, because you let something new in, but something positive. That's for that one. I'm going to do one more. I hope this helps whoever and anyone. And to do one more. First, the Moon and Stars Tarot. Any advice that anyone should know, any viewer that watches or comes across this sometime later. Any advice, anything that anyone should know. Again, I'm going to put that one back. Let me get another card for that one. Maybe it will add on to that one. I don't read it in reverse at the moment. I haven't felt the need to read any reverse cards. Some people do, some people don't, but I have not been. As for my guides have not been advising me to take or take those cards like that. I only read in upright. Guidance. Okay, well, what do they need guidance for? Any viewers that are coming across this, there are no time limits. I'm just doing with whatever situation you might have in your life at the moment, and you come across this and you need some guidance. This is what spirits and guides gave me, and angels, to give to whoever. One more. Good. Okay. Right, there you go. One more shuffle. Where are you going? Let me see. Okay, so the devil card. So, you might be going through a situation where you feel stuck, where you feel like you have no direction to go in. You don't have choices, and you don't know what you have to do. Got this one and guidance. So the guidance card tells me that you might be already having feelings or messages through intuition, but I'm very sure that there is someone in your life at the moment that is wanting to give you advice, but you are not hearing or listening at this moment. Just as you get feelings of intuition or signs that you feel, or just like those gut feelings about things in your life, and sometimes most of the time we don't listen to them, you have been getting this feeling towards someone that is, they might not even be fully addressing the situation, but they are leaving some tips and hints towards it, and you have been kind of reluctant or like ignoring this, but you have been thinking again after you've spoken to this person, and you at that moment you're like not talking about it now or not listening to it now. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of who the person is in your life. Maybe you are just weren't very trusting because of a situation. But after you've spoken to this person and they have given you these bits and pieces of advice that weren't maybe directly, you have been thinking back about it and like thinking, oh, okay, that makes sense and that does help, and you have been getting this feeling that maybe they are the one to help you, maybe give you advice. Go with that. It's your intuition, and they are also getting messages from spirit and guides, and your guides are giving you the message to listen. This person will help you through this situation, because there is a situation where you like feel like you don't have nowhere to go at the moment. You are stuck. You can't see choices. You can't see which way to go or how to solve problems at this stage. This person will help you. And also the small things that you have been thinking like, oh, maybe that makes sense. And this will help. Sorry, I'm just checking here. Listen to those moments. Those will also guide you towards this person and understanding the advice that they are giving you. Let me quickly get an advice card on this one. But you will get answers. Okay, this doesn't say it in the cards, but with this guidance, the way this person is standing with the light shining behind me, this just shows me and tells me and makes me feel like with this guidance you will have that clarity moment. This will break those chains of the situation where you feel like, oh, I don't know what to do anymore, and I'm stuck, I'm getting frustrated, I don't know where to go. This person and what you are feeling, and if you follow your intuition, this will give you the clarity, and this will help you break the chains of that situation, most definitely. Quickly going to do advice card from the angels. What do we have for angels? What advice do we have for the viewer? Any advice? Right. Two. So I'm going to take those. I feel I should take those ones that wanted to jump out. Getting 2 cards for advice. Yep. 2 people. Meaning, what I see, there is someone that can support you. You just have to listen and feel and open up. Most definitely. I'll read now what they say. Trust in the support of the universe. This person is trying to help you because the universe is putting them in your path and giving them the wisdom and with the advice to help you, because the universe wants to help you, your guides and your spirits, angels also. Definitely. Okay, in your situation where you are feeling like you are stuck at the moment, one of the advice, of some of the advice that they are giving you that could help in one part of the situation, is setting clear boundaries and enforcing them. Maybe I get the feeling that you are always too willing to help and on a very big on nose, and this sometimes puts you in a bind, in a situation where it's someone else's situation, but you're not saying a no when you need to, and then it kind of piles up into your life, and then you get stuck in your situations. Maybe helping someone and you already have a full plate, you can barely get to everything you need to do, and then you add this also. And maybe it's just for just helping and helping certain people, and they never stop asking for help. At one point, you have to realize they have to start helping themselves also. You helping and just keep on, even how many times you've helped and sorted a situation for them, and then they just come back. It's because they are not learning the lesson of helping themselves. So maybe it's time to step back. There is such a thing as helping too much. We all have our own situations that we have to learn to cope with, and if you come with the best intentions, but if you keep on helping that person and they aren't doing the effort, they are never going to go forward. They are never going to make those changes to stop doing those things, or to stop repeating the cycles. With you, your advice, most definitely this other person, the one that's there, with the knowledge and the wisdom and advice and the messages from the guides and angels that they're getting, and the universe, this person is most definitely going to help you. Just listen. Don't be reluctant. Maybe, I don't know what the situation is, because I feel there was a situation where this person got angry with them, or they said something they shouldn't have in a situation. But maybe that was also in a moment that you had to look at yourself and the truth was needed, even though you didn't want it in that way. Step back. Don't just look at that picture. You have been getting this the messages and feelings that things that this person is saying are actually helping and does make sense. So don't be hesitant to go to this person. The universe is trying to help you. It's saying, I want to support you. I want to help you out of the situation. You have done so much for others, and I feel this is one of those situations where you've been helping someone else, and now you're getting in a bind and a fix, and you can't get to all your things. Okay, that's for that one. Hope it helps. So I hope those help someone. I will be doing more lives in the future. I'm going to share this out to more people, and next time I'll put up an announcement also. I just had to do this one for now. It wasn't a spur of the moment thing, and I did it. I'll be doing more. Some of them will just be talking, listening. I'll invite some people to join the live and maybe just talk, and whatever healing energy I can put out in any live or any situation with anyone, it's there. In any situation where we just talk and give advice or just listen, the energy in that situation is healing. We do that every day with everyone, and lives like these where you just talk, Maybe it can go deeper. Maybe the advice that everyone gets or everyone shares with each other will even help further and more than just the energy in the situation. But I felt in most of the lives that I've been, the energy just from the people in the lives and the comments already puts out so much healing. Some lives you get the negative ones, that there are one or two negative ones, but yeah, the positive people usually just filter them out. And I hope any of this helps, whoever views this or comes across this, and I will be back with more in the future. Love and light.